This week we head back to our favourite anchorage in all of Indonesia, Gili Asahan in the southwest corner of Lombok. How good is this jewel of the secret gillies? Good enough for us to stay there almost 2 months, that's how good. Have a look why we love it so much. This is Indonesia, Australia's near neighbour, yet with many parts that feel as remote as anywhere on Earth. This nation of over 17,000 islands, a melting pot of 1,300 distinct ethnic groups and cultures, is where we plan to explore. Transportation methods can be limited in these far-flung places, but we have our Dreamtime, not only our means of travel, but also our floating home. We invite you to sail along with us on our 41-year-old ketch as we set out on an adventure of a lifetime. Welcome to Season 4, Dreamtime in Indonesia. Very still morning here at Madena Bay Marina.
But we're leaving.
We're escaping. We've actually been here nearly a month.
We've had some work to do on the boat. We've got new bow, tent made, which is absolutely beautiful. A couple of bean bags for the front of the boat.
All the essential equipment.
But you know, when you're not paying Australian wages and we're giving work to the local community here, it actually does feel good to give them those jobs.
And we've really enjoyed it here. It's just we think we can't stay any longer. We'll have barnacles on the boat. So we're just going to do a very short little hop over to Gili Air today. Stay there tonight, and if the plan goes to plan, we'll leave there in the morning and head down to the southern Gili Islands at the southwest corner of Lombok, and head back to beautiful Gili Asahan, which we plan to make our base for a little while.
We do. Asahan has a couple of very small resorts, but it's very quiet, has 360-degree protection down there.
So, fairly unexciting day today, hopefully just a motor in flat seas across to Gili Air.
Which is all but 4.6 nautical miles. So.
And with luck we can pick up one of the yacht-rated moorings over there.
Yes.
Once our Dreamtime was secured on the mooring, it really didn't take us long to head back to our favourite food joint in all of Gili Air.
Oh, perfect. So this is an Asian and Australian fusion, having rendang and a pie. Perfect. These are the best pies we have ever tasted.
We had one a couple of days ago, and I agree with Karen's comment. The best pie I've had in my life anywhere.
It is amazing. You've got to come all the way to Gili Air to get the best pie in the world.
The rendang flavours are unbelievable, and it's all big chunks of meat.
Definitely a fusion, isn't it?
Oh, I'm glad we came back here. It's a new day and we are underway again. Just after 6:30 we've left Gili Air. We're going to make our way down the west coast of Lombok this morning to a little place called Gili Asahan, a lovely little island. Forecast is for all of about 5 or 6 knots of wind against us. So it's going to be a motor all the way. We've got about a knot of current with us is the plan. So one might counteract the other. It's only 27 miles down there, so not a huge day. And other than that, the hardest thing is getting Karen out of bed.
Why are we leaving so early?
We are leaving so early because that current that is with us is going to turn against us about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So figured it was a good idea to get ourselves in there. So onwards and downwards.
Yes.
Down to Gili
We're heading
Asahan.
south, Rob.
Yes, it was said downwards.
We're heading south.
Well, the local fishing fleet are on their way back in after a night out chasing their catch. And as far as we can see to the horizon, there's just a string of these sails. So it's giving us plenty to keep an eye on, and a little bit of ducking and weaving around them as we go down this coast. They are beautiful though. Really, really nice to see. Karen calls them the butterfly boats.
How gorgeous is this sail? They really go to a lot of effort with their sails.
We just pull the engine back into neutral just to let this guy slide on past in front of us. We were so happy to return to the island of Gili Asahan. Here the local villagers have put down about a dozen moorings for visiting yachts. These are available for 50,000 rupiah a day, or about $5 Australian. And the money all goes to the local community. The moorings are checked by divers every month, providing reassurances that the boats are safe. Is it all good? Bagus?
Yeah, all good. Still a new mooring.
No anchoring is permitted in the bay, as they are keen to preserve their corals and seagrass that support a healthy population of turtles. However, there is a very protected anchorage on the small island immediately to the south, which is just a short dinghy ride away. This super friendly community was to be our haven for the next 6 weeks, while we kicked back and simply enjoyed the very relaxed pace of island life. While at Asahan, we did squeeze in a quick trip to Vietnam's Ho Chi Minh City to obtain a new 6-month Indonesian visa, but we'll cover that visa run story in the next episode. Mostly we spent our time snorkeling, walking the beach, reading the odd book, and of course, catching up on some editing. It was so good to just stop moving for a while.
Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna chase highs when I'm too worn out. When I'm too worn out. So I'm never coming down. Never coming down. Never coming down again. I was born to be this high, born to be this high, born to be this high, my friend. Won't you come up here to my altitude, to my altitude, yeah, you. 'Cause I always liked you. I wanna share this view, I wanna share this view with you. We're never coming down, never coming down, never coming down again. We were born to be this high, born to be this high, born to be this high, my friend. Broken people
The Dreamtime Sale Bookshop has a range of ebooks available covering provisioning, great recipes from our galley, the Follow in Our Wake Routes and Anchorage Guide to sail from Brisbane to Horn Island without a night passage, and guides to preparing to leave Australia by boat, and then navigating the official processes when entering Indonesia. Our newest ebook, Follow in Our Wake Indonesia, details everything we learned on our sailing journey through Indonesia during 2023 and 4. It's meant to complement, not replace, existing pilot guides on the region. While those pilot guides and boating apps are valuable, our ebook includes details on local attractions, local contacts for assistance, and practical tips like fuel station and market locations. Our goal is to provide a comprehensive guide for sailors and travellers, akin to a lonely planet for the sea. Our travels have taken us to the most popular Indonesian locations, as well as lesser-known areas generally not visited by the sailing community. Even if you don't follow our exact route, the content in this ebook will be valuable for many areas you may sail to. Starting from our last anchorage in Australia at Horn Island in the Torres Strait, through Indonesia and ending in Putari Harbour in southern Malaysia, the book traces our southeast monsoon season journey from July 2023 to November, and then transitioning into the northwest monsoon from December 23 and navigating the equatorial regions of North Sulawesi, and returning to the southeast monsoon season from April to September 2024. Follow in Our Wake Indonesia Part 1 covers a total of 5,939 nautical miles or 11,000 kilometres over 423 days. The ebook includes additional links to extra information contained in blogs and YouTube episodes, providing a comprehensive overview of the regions we explored. This almost 400-page ebook goes beyond anchoring locations and offers anchorage positions and notes, weather conditions, interactive tracks between anchorages, waypoints and depths, navigation hazards, passage making and mileage, insights on those anchorages, brief history and cultural information, points of interest in each area, and extremely valuable contacts for tours and local assistance, plus general information of those destinations. There's recommendations for markets, laundry services and dinghy docks with maps for precise locations. This guide caters to both sailors and travellers, reflecting our dual identity as both. We truly hope you get the opportunity to enjoy this beautiful country. It really has spectacular destinations, and the people's friendliness and generosity knows no bounds. We're keen photographers, videographers and storytellers, and through this ebook, combined with our blogs, YouTube episodes and photos, we hope to encourage sailors and other travellers to spend more time in this beautiful country. You can check out Follow in Our Wake Indonesia, plus our other books, screensavers and more at our bookshelf on Payip. It's at the link in the corner or in the episode description below.
Here at beautiful Gili Asahan down in the secret gillies of Lombok, we have four beautiful boutique resorts to choose from if you're wanting to stay here. But for us, it's the opportunity to get off the boat and enjoy restaurants and bars. And the restaurants and bars here, they serve the traditional Indonesian and Lombok food, but they also have quite a number of Western foods as well and international cuisines. And for the less than a price of a main meal in Australia, we can eat both and enjoy drinks and go home with change in our pocket.
We particularly like the meals in the Eco Resort, with its range of Indonesian favourites and a Western menu with an Italian slant. The food was excellent and so well priced it was cheaper for us to eat dinner or lunch there than prepare our own meals on board. The staff were incredibly friendly, and despite being a Muslim culture, even provided some December cheer with a beautifully crafted driftwood Christmas tree.
Looks good.
Early one morning that coincided with low tide, we set off to walk right around the island. We'd been talking about doing it since we arrived, but only got around to actually making the trek shortly before we left Gili Asahan for our next adventure. beautiful and cool when we walk under these trees. It's quite early in the morning, but that sun is already producing a bit of a bite. It's going to be another warm day here in the secret Gilis. Now you really won't get much more idyllic than this. What a beautiful place to live. And the outlook from your veranda? I'd pass that as stunning.
Since we arrived at Gili Asahan, we've been saying that we would do this walk right around the island. It's not that long. Here we are, a couple of months down the track, and we're finally doing it. I'm so pleased that we didn't miss it. It is a beautiful little walk.
The outboard hum in the background is all of these small local fishing boats returning after a night out chasing a catch. We could never estimate how many there are. They just seem to stretch to the horizon quite often. The vast majority of these fishing boats are fitted with beautiful colourful sails. But unfortunately for them and us this morning, there's not a breath of wind, as you can tell by that glassed out water. When we arrived here at Gili Asahan, we had to navigate our way through all of those pearl farms. They're reasonably well marked, but I wouldn't want to come in here in the dark. You would be in deep trouble. Interestingly steep staircase down from the point, and a little bit rough and skinny. The beach in front of the village at Asahan is always nice and free of litter and trash. Now this is around the corner, a few bays away, and this is what it would look like if the villagers didn't clean it up almost on a daily basis.
What that word? Oh, you don't know that word either? Wow, that's good.